So this recording is going to be performed for class for week 13. So today we have our class for week 13. Yesterday we had for week 12, yes, because we spent a long holiday on Independence Day, our bicentenary, yes, celebrating our bicentenary. Okay, so now let me share. Oh, first, please, what time is it? What time is it? Can you answer that? Yes. What time? I want to check. Is it? If you can answer this question. What time is it? Okay, perhaps you may see your mobile phone, your smartphone. Yes, and none says, oh, what time is it? Come on, write in the chat. What time is it? Welcome, Caroline. Oh, excellent. Yes, it's 8:30. Yeah, very good. That is the digital time. Es la hora digital. Yes. So don't forget to write the apostrophe. Yes, it's. Yeah, and another way, hi, Caroline. Another way to tell the time is also with some special expressions. Para decir 8:30, por ejemplo, podemos decir it's 8:30. It's 8:30. Como en castellano que decimos 8:30, ¿no? No decimos solamente 8:30. 8:30, the same. It's half, okay, it's 8:30. It's 8:30, 8:30, okay? So we're going to learn how to say the times in many ways. Hoy aprendemos a decir la hora de muchas formas, yes? And that is one of the topic. And continue, of course, with the simple present tense. So let's begin. Let's begin our class showing this the presentation. Today we have two presentations. Yes, presentation A and presentation B. So this is English 1 from Identity Institute, and this is week 13. Yes, so today we're going to have verbs plus is. Do you remember yesterday class? Yes, so when do you add the S? Huh? When do you add an S to a verb? In simple present, of course. Here it says the answer. Okay, when you add an S to the verb, to the action in simple present. Good evening, Gary. Welcome, welcome to our class. Do you remember when we add S, ES, IES to the verb? Come on, tell me yes or no. Yeah, because the class is for that. Very good, excellent. Yes, with he, she, and it. And that is the third person singular. Y el he, she, it es la tercera persona del singular. Por eso tenemos que los verbos se conjugan, ¿no? Añadiéndole una S, ES o IES, IES. Okay, so let's continue. Excellent. You know what you are going to do. Ya saben lo que vamos a hacer. And of course, not only the verbs plus S, also telling the time. Yes, telling the time, it means what time is it? ¿Qué hora es? ¿No? Diciendo la hora. Okay, so this is week 13, and we have for today the present simple in third person singular, he, she, it, okay? The spelling rules and the time. What time is it? Yes. So you're going to produce affirmative and negative sentences about your routine. Yes, because it's simple present. With he, she, and it, with the third person singular. Following the structure or the grammar structure that we are going to check today in the simple present tense. So we're going to check verb plus S, plus ES, plus IES. And also we're going to say, to learn how to tell the time, And in the present simple, we're going to check the insert person affirmative sentences and negative sentences. Yeah, so Now knowing what you're going to do, ahora que saben lo que van a hacer, so we're going to look at this video and you're going to tell me what is this video about. Yes, what is this video talking about? What is about? Do you know anything about Mr. Bean? Do you know Mr. Bean? Yes or no? Have you watched any TV series, program, or film of Mr. Bean? Oh, yes, yes, Jose Eduardo. Yeah, okay, tell me, what kind of films? And what kind of films? Very good, Valeria. And what kind of films can you remember? ¿Y qué tipo de películas lo han visto? ¿Mm? Drama? Action? Romantic films? What kind of films? Nobody? Nobody remember Mr. Bean? Okay, you are going to check it now. Very good. Comedy. Thank you, Angie. Excellent. Okay, so you identify Mr. Bean. Yes, excellent, Jose Eduardo. Yes, he's an actor. He's a comedy actor. So here we have. Yes, we're going to raise the volume. Hide the volume. Yes, it's okay. And here we have. Everything is ready. That is the alarm. So he wakes up at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock a.m. So when you work with he, she, and it, the verb works with S. And when you have an o'clock time, so yes, that is in turn number, so you have an o'clock time, 8 o'clock. Si aquí tenemos 8:01, no puede ser o'clock. Si es 8:30, no es o'clock, ¿ok? Just when you have here the zeros. So he wakes up at 8 o'clock a.m. Now continue, okay? After the alarm. Oh, 8:30, 10 to 9. It's 10 to 9. And what's the matter at 10 to 9? 10 to 9. He gets up at 10 to 9 a.m. or 8:50. The digital time is 8:50. La hora digital lo leemos 8:50, 8:50. But you may say 10 to 9. Yes, 10 to 9 a.m. No o'clock, no o'clock. Continue. He makes his bed. Hurry. The rush hour, the rush hour. Okay. Mr. Bean or he leaves. Yes, with S, leaves home at 9 o'clock a.m. Leaves means sale, se va, deja la casa. Yes, sale de casa a las 9 en punto. Oh, what? What did he forget? Oh. He brushes. Yes, with his sheet, he brushes his teeth. When you have the verb that ends in the sounds s, sh, x, and no, you add es to the verbs, okay? When you have he, she, and it. He brushes his teeth. Yes, I told you that when you have the sound x, and no, you have to add es. He goes to high school. Okay, so that was the simple present tense, yes, with Mr. Bean. So what is this video about? What is this video about? Mr. Bean's daily routine. Excellent, Angie. Yes, Mr. Bean's apostrophe S. Yes, daily routine. No more answers? Okay, so that is. Yeah, we have checked it. Oh, thank you. Oh, very good. Yes, because it's just part of the morning. Sí, porque solo es una parte de la mañana. Yes, because when you have your daily routines in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, very good. Okay. So now, after, okay, so looking at this video, we're going to continue with this. With the class about the present simple in third person. You know, the third person is this, he, she, and it. In the affirmative form, you have the verb here, go, and see now, that is why you add es. He goes, she goes, it goes. Remember that the verb go goes with the preposition to. Yes, he goes to his office. She goes to the gym. It goes to the park. Okay. In negative, for he, she, and it, for the third person singular, you use the auxiliary does. Does, in negative, does not, or the contraction doesn't. He doesn't go, she doesn't go, it doesn't go. Okay? So remember that for the pronouns I, you, we, they, the verb works in simple form. I go, you go, we go, they go. But for he, she, it goes. In negative form, for I, you, we, they, you use don't. I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't. But for he, she, it doesn't. Okay? And when are you going to add es? when are you going to add IES and when are you going to add S to the verb? ¿Cuándo vamos a añadir la ES, IES o la S a los verbos? When are we going to add that and why? ¿Y por qué? Remember, these are for verbs. Estos son para verbos, no son para sustantivos, ¿no? Animales, personas, cosas, no. Es para verbos, acciones. ¿Cuándo vamos a añadir esto? S, IS, S. When are we going to add? Yeah, very good. Yes, for the singular pronouns. He, she, it. For the third person singular. Por eso es que siempre decimos tercera persona del singular. Porque singular también es yo, I. Singular también es you, tú, usted, ¿no? Pero la tercera persona del singular es he, she, it. ¿Ok? Entonces ahí tenemos third person singular. Yes, for he, she, it. Entonces, cada vez que hago una oración en presente con he, she, it, the verb is going to work with S, ES or IES. El verbo ahí va a trabajar con S, ES o IES, porque es una conjugación. ¿Ok? No confundan, no piensen que es el plural. No, no es plural. ¿No? Es cuando yo digo, yo voy. Yo no digo él voy o ella voy. Digo él va. Ella va, ¿ok? Esa es la conjugación. Yo voy, tú voy, no, tú vas. Él va. Nosotros vamos. Ellos van. Esa conjugación, vamos, van, voy, va. Esa es la conjugación en nuestro idioma. Y en inglés solamente tenemos go y goes. Nada más, es mucho más sencillo. ¿Ok? So that is. So we're going to add the S, IES, and S to the verbs that work with he, she, it. A los verbos que trabajan con he, she, it. ¿Ok? When es. ¿Cuándo se le aumenta S y S? When you have the sound CH, SH, S, X, or O. Se le dice más claro, ¿no? El sh, X and O, para que se les quede grabado, ¿ok? And when are you going to add IES? ¿Y cuándo añadimos el IES? When the verb ends in Y, cuando los verbos terminen en Y. But before the Y, pero delante del Y, we have consonants. L, R, R, D, R. If we have consonants and then the Y, we change. Ahí cambiamos. We change the Y by the I and add the S, okay? Change the Y by the I and add the S. Change Y by I and add the S. And then the other verbs are going to have the S at the end. Y los otros verbos, los demás verbos, ya van a terminar todos con S. Okay? So, when are you going to work with ES, IES, and S? When you conjugate. He watches. She watches. It watches. Yes? He washes. She washes. It washes. He kisses. She kisses. It kisses. He fixes. She fixes. It fixes. He goes. She goes. It goes. Yeah? And here, teach. You say, I teach, you teach, we teach, they teach. I wash, you wash, we wash, they wash. So we, I, you, we, they, you use this, the first line. I fly, he flies. You try, he tries. You cry, she cries. Okay, they study, he studies. We carry, he carries. With he, she, the same. I walk, he walks. You love, he loves. I swim, she swims. We play, he plays. They sit, he sits. Entonces tenemos con he, she, we add S, IES, and ES. Now that it's clear, you're going to read and complete. To change most verbs, simply add an "ed" at the end, okay? Simply add an S at the end. So, I dance, they work, we sing, you type, I read. Conjugate. Conjugate the verbs with he and she, okay? If you can use the microphone, please help me in order to hear it also with this exercise. Volunteers or victims? Okay, we're going to see. Caroline, would you like to participate? Valeria? Okay, send it to the chat. Send it to the chat. The conjugation of these verbs. 5 verbs, okay? 2 minutes. Okay, let's check the chat in order to see your answers. Nobody. Okay. Very good. That is, he dances, she works, he sings, she types, and he reads. Excellent. Thank you, Jose Eduardo. Nobody else? Yes, so remember, when you work with I, they, we, you, and I, the verbs in simple form, and with he, she, and it, you add an S in these cases, yes? Any of these verbs, ninguno de estos verbos termina en sonidos sh, sh, X o O, ninguno. Ni tampoco ninguno termina en Y. Y delante del Y hay una consonante, ¿no? Por eso es que no aplica acá la regla de ES o IES, ¿ok? Next. For verbs that end in CH, SH, SX, and Z, you must add ES. Okay. Now you're going to work with this. Okay, so thank you. Who sent it? Gary. Very good, Gary. He dances, she works, he sings, she types, he reads. Excellent. Okay, Gary, let's see if you're going to continue with the next exercise. Yeah, everybody, only 2 students send the first exercise. Now the second one. Yes, when the verb ends in CH, SH, S, X, and C. You must add ES. And also the pronunciation is very important, yes? Okay, thank you, Jose Eduardo. He wishes, she kisses, she watches TV, he faxes papers, and it buses. Very good. Yeah, who else is going to work? Come on, Victoria, Mauricio, Valeria, Gary. We're waiting for your answers. Thank you, Angie. He wishes, she kisses, she watches TV, he faxes papers, and it buses phones. Very good. It buses, yes? The phone buses. Okay. It buses. Yeah, okay. Oh, they bus, it buses. Telling the time now. What it means? Tell is diciendo la hora, yes? So when you have a clock, yeah, suppose that this is the face of the clock. Supongo que esta es la cara del reloj. When you have the face of the clock, you know that on the face of the clock you have numbers. Number 12, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, we're going to divide the face of the clock in 2. And we're going to use the expression past to the right side. Okay, for the right side, we're going to use the expression past. And for the left side, we are going to use the expression to. Okay, what it means. When are you going to use o'clock? When the minute hand is up. Si el minutero indica hacia arriba, señala, apunta hacia arriba, just is o'clock. Solo ahí es o'clock, okay? It could be 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, yes? If the minute hand is up, o'clock. Then, when the minute hand moves, ya cuando el minutero se mueve para aquí, decimos, yes? Suppose the time is 9, yes, 8, yes? 8, 5, yes? 5 past. So you have it's 5 past 8. It's 5 past 8. Okay, now 10 minutes. It's 10 past 8. It's 10 past 8. So son las 8:05, 8:10. Ok, podemos decir 15 past. Yes, 8, yes. También podemos decir 15 past. Pero ¿qué pasa? Que el 15 es un número muy largo. En cambio, si yo digo quarter, es más sencillo, es más simple. Okay, so English tries to use the easiest word. En inglés se trata de usar las palabras más cortas, más fáciles, okay? Fáciles de pronunciar. So, it's quarter past 8. It's 20 past 8. It's 25 past 8. Igual, puedo decir 30, yes, 30 past 8. Pero más fácil es half. Half. It's half past 8. 8:30. Okay. So, to the right side, you use past. Hemos utilizado la expresión past para el lado derecho. Now, to the left side, al lado izquierdo. Si es 8:35, so you say, it's 25 to 9. It's 25 to 9. Como decimos, 25 para las 9, yes? It's 20 to 9. It's 8:45. It's 10 to 9. It's 5 to 9. Yes, so these expressions. To the right side, past. To the left side, expression to. And the words, yes, o'clock, quarter, and half. Yes? Easy? Yes or no? Oh, thank you, Caroline. Yes, thank you, Gary. Very good for the practice. Faxes, papers, yes. Don't forget the ES, okay? No olvidemos las S al final, okay? It passes. Very good. Faxes. Yes. Watches, yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, so don't forget about this, the time, the use of the present past and the expiration too. So, review. When do you use the verb plus S? When do you use the verb plus S, ES, IES? When do you use? Okay, you have practice. You have look at the video, Mr. Bean's daily routine. So when do you use the S, the ES, the IES? Yeah, for singular, but what kind of singular? Yes, first person, second person, third person. Very good. For the third person singular. It means for he, she, it. Y en vez de decir third person singular, puedo decir for he, she, it. In simple present. Yes. For he, she, it in simple present. Yes, very good. Excellent. Okay, Angie says third person singular, he, she, it. Yes. So you may say for he, she, it in simple present. Okay, so that's the answer. Cuando utilizo la ES, ES, IES, ok. Entonces, he, then she, it, okay, in simple present tense. Okay. That is. And then, the next question. Do you know the rules? Do you know the rules? The rules for he, she, it. What you have to add to he, she, when the verb works with he, she? ¿Qué tienen que añadir cuando el verbo trabaja con he, she, and it? ¿Qué añaden al verbo? What do you add to the verb? Very good. S. Yeah. Only S? Very good. S, yeah. But only S, solamente S, only S. Excellent. ES. And what else? IES. Very good. And now, when do you add ES? Excellent, Gary. Excellent, Jose Eduardo. Yes? S, ES, IES. And when you add ES, when you add ES. ¿Y cuándo añaden ES? When you add ES. Remember the rule? Remember the sounds? ¿Se acuerdan los soniditos? Very good. Excellent. Yes? You add ES when the verb ends in SH, CH, X, and O. No se olviden de la O. Por eso decimos go, goes. Do, does. Okay. Very good, Angie. Very good, Jose Eduardo. And when you add IES. ¿Y cuando añaden IES? When you add IES. Very good. When the verb ends in Y. Cuando el verbo termina en Y. Excellent, José Eduardo. But before the Y, yes, what do we have to, what do we need? ¿Qué más necesitamos aparte del Y? For instance, the verb play, yes, porque el verbo play termina en Y. Play. Do you add IES? Aquí añadimos IES. You say I play, you play, we play, they play. ¿Cómo decimos con he, she, it? Very good, ya sé. Solo se le aumenta la S. ¿Y por qué no se le aumenta la IES? Si termina en Y. ¿Cuál era la otra condición? Que el verbo tenía que tener, ¿no? Cuando termina en Y, ¿qué tenía que haber delante? In order to add IES. Excellent. Very good. Play, entonces no reúne las condiciones porque delante de la Y tiene una vocal, vowel, vowel. Si tuviese una consonante, es C, D, F, G, M, P, ok, ahí sí le cambiaríamos por el IES. Excellent. Now it's clear. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, José Eduardo. Okay, thank you, Gary, for your participation. Okay, so now let's continue with the next question. Okay, the next question is, what time is it? What time is it? Okay, check the time. Everybody checking the time. Yeah. How do you say the time? ¿Cómo decimos la hora? Ya no digital. ¿No? Ya no vamos a decir la hora digital porque we need to use the words past or to. Podemos utilizar el past or el to. Okay. What time is it? Everybody writing. What time is it? Nobody? Yeah, okay. Very good. Jose Eduardo is using another expression, the expression after. It's correct. Both are correct. Ambas están correctas, Jose Eduardo. You may say it's 10 past 9 or it's 10 after 9. Very good. So what time is it? It's 10 past 9. This is what we have learned, yes? It's 10 past 9. Past es pasado, o sea, son 10 minutos pasados de las 9. También van a escuchar la expresión it's 10 minutes past 9, ¿no? Son 10 minutos pasados de las 9. Y la otra forma es con el after, it's 10 after 9. Porque pasado o después, after is the same. It's 10 after 9. Okay? It's 10 minutes after 9. Very good. Okay, now let's go with the exercises. Yeah, so here, activity 1. You're going to complete the sentences to know about Paul's life. Yes, so vamos a aprender un poco de la vida de Paul, and you need to complete. Okay, so everything is with he. Yeah? Paul, instead of Paul, he. How does the verb work? Okay, so here sentences for his daily routine, yes? For his life, yes, his life. Okay, now begin, let's begin. It will be excellent to practice, yes, for the expo. Yes, because the expo is the next class. Ya la próxima clase, yes, it's our last class, es nuestra última clase. And yes, you are going to present your expositions, okay? Van a presentar sus exposiciones. And I want you to check, I would like to check your pronunciation to help you, ¿ya? Me gustaría corregirles la pronunciación. Yes. Can I help with the pronunciation? Yes. Here you have many verbs that you're going to work with. Acá están la mayoría de verbos con los que van a trabajar ustedes. When you talk about, yes, someone's daily routine. Cuando hablen de las actividades diarias de una tercera persona. Yeah, it could be a relative or a friend. Okay, who wants to practice? How will be number 1? Let me check the chat. Okay, thank you, Angie, for works in Lima. Great. The second one, how will be the second one? Okay, every morning he gets. He gets, okay? The S goes in the verb. La S va en el verbo get. Because this is a two-word verb. Este es un verbo de dos palabras. Yes, we have the verb and this is a preposition. Generalmente es una preposición. Entonces tenemos he gets. ¿Ya? He gets y el up es separado. He gets up at 6 o'clock. Okay, check this please, Angie. Every morning he gets up at 6 o'clock. Yes, then the third one is he washes. He washes with the S. He washes in cold water. Excellent. Number 3. Okay, he washes in cold water. Okay, the next one, please. Only Angie is working. Okay. Okay, Jose Eduardo says he eats eggs and toast for breakfast. Very good. Yes, and the next, the second part of the sentence, see? Here we have, aquí estamos. He eats eggs and toast for breakfast. And the second part of the sentence. Okay, now he drinks. Very good. Okay, so Gary sent the complete answers. Okay, let me check. Paul works in Lima. Every morning he gets up at 6 o'clock. He washes in cold water. He eats eggs, okay, and toast for breakfast, and he drinks breakfast. And he drinks a juice, yes, orange juice for breakfast. He puts, very good, he puts on his jeans and jacket. He buys a newspaper and reads it, así lo leemos, reads it, lo unimos, reads it on the bus. In the evening, he comes back home at 5 o'clock. After dinner, he sometimes watches television. He goes to the bed at a quarter to 11. He goes to bed at a quarter to 11 p.m. Thank you, Gary. Excellent. Okay, now, Jose Eduardo, very good. He drinks. The second part of the sentence, Angie. He eats eggs and toast for breakfast and he drinks orange juice for breakfast. Very good, Angie. Jose Eduardo, he puts on his jeans and jacket. He buys a newspaper and reads it on the buses, yes? And then in the evening, he comes back home at 5 o'clock. Excellent, Jose Eduardo. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thanks for your participation here on the bus. Very good. Okay, continue with the activity 2. This time you're going to order the words to make yes, no questions. How are you going to ask yes, no questions? Remember? So for he, she, it, you're going to add the auxiliary does. Yes, does. Then the subject, does he, does she, does it, and the verb in the simple form. Yes, the verb in the simple form. No es, no es, no ies. Because you have the auxiliary does. Yes, so the verb in simple form. Aquí va el verbo en forma simple, porque tenemos el auxiliar das. Cuando no tenemos el auxiliar das o das en el negativo, entonces si está en afirmativo, affirmative, ahí sí se pone la S, E, S, I, E, S. Aquí no, porque this is a question. This is a question mark. So, does she collect stickers? Number 2, okay? Order the words and make yes, no questions. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's work. Okay, 2 minutes to work this. Okay, does Tom play video games? Very good. One question. What about Rita, students? What about Rita? Is Rita going to the other class? Yes or no? We're missing Rita's participation, yes? Okay, so number 2 is, does Tom play video games? Number 3, Very good. Does she study French? Yes, does she study French? And number 4, I was asking, yes, for Rita. How is she? Do you know if she is well? ¿Saben algo de Rita? ¿Saben si está bien? ¿Se encuentra bien? Yeah. Isn't she in the group of the ositos? Is she in the group of the ositos? Yes or no? The teddy bears? ¿Está en el grupo de los ositos? What about Rita, Angie? No, no. She's not in the group of the ositos. Yeah. Okay. Nobody knows about her? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Yes, these last classes, she hasn't been connected. Yes. Well, at least she's working and she's well. That's good news. De verdad que son buenas noticias que esté bien de salud y esté trabajando. Excellent, okay? But we need to give you time also for studying. She must check the videos, okay? Le dicen que revisen los videos, okay? Yes, because she has a lot of participation in class and we miss her a lot. Okay, so let's continue. Thank you, thanks for the information. Okay, here we have, so does Tom play video games? Does she study French? Number 4. Okay, does my friend wear school uniforms? Does Sally go to the cinema? Does he read horror books? Thank you, Jose Eduardo. Okay, so that's the correct way to order the words with this exercise, okay? With just no question. The auxiliary does, the subject, the verb in simple form, and the nouns. When you have two verbs, si tenemos un verbo de dos palabras, a two-word verbs, recuerden que la S o ES, when you have to change, it goes in the verb, va en el verbo, okay? No en la preposición. Okay, now let's go with these clock faces. And the question is, what time is it? And when the minute hand is up, it's o'clock. Solo utilizo el o'clock when the minute hand is up. Example, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Okay, number one in the first clock. What time is it? Okay, in the second clock, yeah, in the second phase clock. What time is it? Nobody wants to practice with a microphone? This is a good way also to, that is when you have the exposition, okay? This is a good way to present the daily routine. Yes, you say, no, an example. At 1 p.m. I have lunch, yes? In the afternoon at 1 p.m. I have lunch. Or I have lunch at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Yes, after that I take a nap, yes? And you continue. So with clocks, yes? With face of clocks. Okay, what time is it? In the second clock. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Excellent. Oh, with a hyphen, yes? The apostrophe. Oh, apostrophe clock. Yes, so what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. The next, what time is it? You know, you have to use the words past, to, half, o'clock, quarter. Yes, don't forget to use those words. Because the digital is just with numbers. Yes, la hora digital solo son con los números. Yes, and it is used. No problem. Nobody. Okay, Jose Eduardo also answer, yes, for the second. Okay, we need to hurry in order to continue. We have two presentations today. Hoy tenemos dos presentaciones. Okay, so what time is it? It is... Okay, 25 past. 25 past. Yes, 25 past 6 it is. It's 25 past 6. Yes, it's 25 past 6. Don't forget. No nos olvidemos, primero es el número 25 y después la expresión past. Past 6. Okay, and here, and what time is it? Let me check it. Yes, Caroline, okay. It's 25 past 6. 25 past 6. No va clock, Caroline, no va clock. Solamente va clock cuando el minutero señala, apunta hacia arriba. O sea, cuando esté en el 12, ahí nada más puede ser o'clock. ¿Ok? Si el minutero está apuntando hacia arriba, solo allí es o'clock. Aquí es o'clock. O'clock, 3 o'clock, aquí. 1 o'clock. Aquí no clock, aquí tampoco, ¿ok? Por más que esté señalando directamente, no, hacia abajo no, solo hacia arriba. When the minute hand is up, pointing up. So it is, the next is, this is 25 past 6. What's the next, Caroline? What time is it here? Very good. Thank you for checking. Excellent, excellent, Caroline. Okay. Now Caroline's helping us with the time. Yes, and the last one. Yes, the last one, because we need to continue. Yes. So what time is it here? Excellent. Thank you, Caroline. Very good. Okay. 4:30. A ver, 4:30. Let me check it. Let me check it. What is it? 4:30. Ah, yeah. Here it says, ¿no? Y decimos 4:30. Yes. 4:30. ¿Yes? Cuando pregunté el último, yes. Ok. 4:30. Media hora pasada de las 4. It's 4:30. Yes, or 4:30. Here, remember, yes, it's 1:30. It's 1:30. It's a quarter. It's a 2:15. It's a 2:15. It's a quarter to 8. A 7:45. And this is 4:30. Okay, with this, yes, we're going to check Tom's daily routine. Yes, like Beans. Yes, Mr. Bean's daily routine, remember? So here we have this. Please pay attention to this reading. Yes, pay attention to this reading. This is going to help you when you have your daily routine, when you have your relatives' daily routine or your friends' daily routine. This is activity 4. On Sunday, Tom gets up at 10 o'clock. Then he reads his newspaper in the kitchen. He has breakfast at 11:30, and then he telephones his mother in Scotland. In the afternoon at 1 o'clock, Tom plays tennis with his sister, and after that, they eat dinner in a restaurant. At 6 o'clock, Tom swims for 1 hour, and then he goes bye-bye to his brother's house. They talk and listen to music. Tom watches television in the evening and drinks a glass of Jack Daniel's whiskey. He goes to bed at 11:30. Okay, now check the times. 10 o'clock. Yes, breakfast at 11:30. At 1, he plays tennis. At 6, he swims. He goes to bed at 11:30. Okay, now you have this exercise. It says, circle true or false according to the text. Okay, circle true or false. Va a hacer un círculo, or you're going to answer in the chat T for true or F for false. Solamente tienen que escribir T, la T, or F, la F, for false, okay? True or false, according to the text. Okay, number one. Yeah, hurry up, hurry up. Number one, Tom gets up at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Tom gets up at 10 a.m. on Sundays. True or false? Right, you have to write T or F. Okay, let's check. 10 a.m. One, two, three. Excellent. Okay, yes. Excellent, Angie. Yes, so number one, it's true because Tom gets up at 10 o'clock. Yes, Tom gets up at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Now, on Sundays, yes, Sundays. Number two, Tom reads the newspaper in the lodge. Tom reads the newspaper in the lodge. True or false? T or F? Okay, let's check. T or F? 1, 2, and 3. Nobody. True or false? Tom reads the newspaper in the lodge. True or false? Number 2. Very good. False. I see that also only Angie is answering. What about the others? Yeah, his father lives in Scotland. True or false? Well, a little lazy today. His father lives in Scotland. Let's check the test. True or false? Very good. False. Because it's not his father, it's his mother. Yeah. Yeah, let's check. It's false because he here says his father and is his telephone his mother. Okay. False. Number 4. Tom plays tennis with his sister. Tom plays tennis with his sister. True or false? Tom plays tennis with his sister. Number 4. Very good. True. Thank you, Jose Eduardo. Thank you, Angie. Number 4. Number 5. Tom goes swimming at 5 o'clock. Tom goes swimming at 5 o'clock. True or false? Tom goes swimming at 5 o'clock. Number 5. T or F? Very good. False. And the last one. And the last one. Oh, what is it? Yes, yes. Tom goes swimming at 5 o'clock, and here it says at 6. Yes, at 6. Tom swims. Okay. Next is, so this is false. Number 6 and the last one. Tom drives to his brother's house. Tom drives to his brother's house. True or false? Tom drives to his brother's house. And the last one is false. Very good. Because he doesn't drive, he rides. ¿Sí? Porque él no conduce. He doesn't drive. He goes by bike. He rides a bike. Yes, he rides a bike. Okay, so the conclusions are to describe likes, feelings, emotions, yes, habits, and people's daily routine. We use sentences with the simple present tense in third person, he, she, it, with the rules and the time. We use the pronouns he, she, it to make sentences and questions in third person in simple present. Yes, as you have checked it. So here we say, enter the virtual platform and follow the instructions. Write about your favorite actor or singer's daily routine. Yes. What are you going to do? Esto, ustedes lo que van a hacer es hablar de un pariente o de un amigo. Yes, because for the final oral exam, para el examen final oral, you need to present, it's the fourth part, ¿no? La cuarta parte de la exposición. Yes. First you introduce, yes, the third part, la tercera parte es introduce your favorite, your relative or friend. Vamos a presentar al pariente o amigo y luego vamos a hablar de su rutina diaria. So this is, yeah, the virtual activity. So now this is the end of the first presentation, for this week, 13. Let's go with the second one. Okay, so this is. Okay, so this is English 1 from the Dali Institute, and in week 13 we have, yes, the present simple with he, she, it, and yes and no questions. Yes, so here you are going to ask questions in simple present with he, she, it, following the grammar structure here. So present simple with he, she, it, yes, no questions, and review. Okay, you're going to look at this video and you're going to tell me what it's talking about. But first I am going to ask you something. Okay, ¿qué les voy a pedir? I am going to ask you to write the days of the week. Write the days of the week. A ver, todos escribiendo los días de la semana, the days of the week. Okay, one after another, una después de otra, no seguido, okay? One after another, to make it easier, okay? Para facilitarles el trabajo, ¿ya? Ready? Write the days of the week. Yes? While you write the days of the week, mientras ustedes escriben los días de la semana, I am going to, okay, play the video, yeah? Well, I'm going to prepare the video. Okay, Mr. Bean's daily routine, bye-bye. Oh my God, what is it? Yeah. I don't know. This is Mr. Bean. What was the other? Okay. Now getting ready. Yeah? Finish to write the day week, one after another. ¿Ya? ¿Terminaron de escribir los días de la semana una después de otra? Okay. Look at the video and you're going to give me the information, okay? So, the food that the cook prepares for every day of the week, okay? So what kind of food does the cook prepare every day of the week? So pay attention. It's very fast. 1, 2, and 3.
Stanley's restaurant is a winner eating side by side.
Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. Every day, Stanley cooks a different kind of food. On Monday, he cooks Italian food. On Tuesday, he cooks Greek food. On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food. On Thursday, he cooks Puerto Rican food. On Friday, he cooks Japanese food. On Saturday, he cooks Mexican food. And on Sunday, he cooks American food.
Okay? Ready? Okay, now you are going to ask to listen to some questions in order to check, okay? To finish, to check your answers. Okay, listen, continue. 1, 2, 3. Listen.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Monday?
On Monday, he cooks Italian food.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Greek food on Tuesday?
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Stanley's Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Puerto Rican food on Thursday?
Yes, he does.
Thanks.
Does Stanley cook Japanese food on Sunday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Japanese food?
He cooks Japanese food on Friday.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Does Stanley cook Chinese food on Monday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Chinese food?
He cooks Chinese food on Wednesday.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, send your answers. Yeah, and what kind of food that he prepares on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Saturday, and Sunday? You are supposed to send the information with a kind of, okay, thank you, Jose Eduardo. On Monday, yes, Stanley cooks Italian food. On Tuesday, yes, he cooks Greek food, very good. Yes, on Wednesday, Stanley cooks Chinese food. On Thursday, he cooks Puerto Rican food. On Friday, okay, he cooks Japanese food. Yes, on Saturday, oh, no answer. And on Sunday, he cooks American food. Okay, so Stanley. Nobody else? Congratulations, Jose Eduardo. Okay, so let's check the last part of the video. Yes. And listen. 1, 2, and 3.
Excuse me, sir. We're filming a commercial for Stanley's Restaurant. May I ask you 1 or 2 questions?
Certainly. Go right ahead.
Rolling.
Do you go to Stanley's Restaurant on Wednesday?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I like Chinese food.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Excuse me. We're filming a commercial.
A commercial? You mean a TV commercial?
Yes. May I ask you 1 or 2 questions?
Sure.
Rolling.
Do you go to Stanley's Restaurant on Sunday?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't like American food.
I see. Well, thank you, anyway. Excuse me, sir. We're doing a commercial. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
What kind of food do you like?
I like Russian food.
When do you go to Stanley's restaurant?
I don't go there.
Why not?
Because Stanley doesn't cook Russian food.
What? Stanley doesn't cook Russian food?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Thanks anyway.
No problem.
Why didn't you tell me he doesn't cook Russian food? Eh?
Ask the producer. I don't know.
Stanley, your restaurant is a very special place.
Thank you.
What do people do at Stanley's International Restaurant?
On Monday, they speak Italian, eat Italian food, drink Italian wine, and listen to Italian music. On Tuesday, they speak Greek, eat Greek food, drink Greek wine, and listen to Greek music. On Wednesday, they speak Chinese, eat Chinese food, drink Chinese...
Thank you, Stanley. Yes, Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. So come on over to Stanley's Restaurant, the International Restaurant, where Stanley cooks a different kind of food every day. Okay?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap?
Yes, we're finished.
It's a wrap.
Okay, so that was Stanley International Restaurant. Thank you. Very well. Okay. That is. Yes, Saturday. And what about Saturday? Nobody? What kind of food does Stanley cook on Saturday? Nobody? Mauricio, Xiomara, Caroline, Jose Eduardo, Valeria, Angie, help us. Oh yes, you missed it, yes, but only one. And what about your classmates? Meets all of them. Yes or no? What's the matter, Gary? Is the signal very slow? Está muy lenta la señal, yes? And your answers, I can get your answers. Okay? So you know, you have the link there in the presentation. So you need to check it and complete, yes? Complete, because there you have the yes, no questions for that. Okay, so please get ready with your exposition, yeah? Here you have a lot of practice with the film, with the videos, yes, with the presentations. So the next class, and the next Wednesday is going to be our last class. Remember, the final oral exam is 10 points. And 10 points is the written exam. Recuerden que el examen oral es 10 puntos, and it's going to be, yes, the expo. And then the written, it's the other 10 points. Okay, so let's say, yes, you have any questions? Chamaria, Gary, Jose Eduardo, any questions? Yes, no more than 10 minutes. Yes, it takes 10 minutes. Some of you, yes, 12 or this is the more is to connect, yes? But please get ready, get everything ready. Okay, so that is. So see you next Wednesday, Gary. Okay, the same, Jose Eduardo, if you don't have questions. So good night and thank you for your participation. What happened? happened with the video, with the last video? Hmm? Thank you. The same for you. The same for you. Missed the video? ¿Se perdieron el video? Yes? Or you didn't write down? ¿O no anotaron? Yeah, because you were participating and suddenly just only one student. Okay, Saturday, yeah? Check the, what kind of food does Stanley cook on Sunday? Okay, Xiomara, bye-bye. See you. Good night. Take care of you. Okay, thanks for your participation. And see you next Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Angie. Okay, we're going to stop the recording.